Never do something.
Hi guys, it's the Vibe Queen and you're tuning to Voice Dome. Of course guys, it's another beautiful Friday and it is the Vibe Zone. The Vibe Zone with the Vibe Queen. So guys, get ready to enjoy lots of vibe. How are you doing this beautiful day? Guys, on today's episode, I'm going to be discussing something really interesting. Now, so over the week, yeah, it's still the week. I wanted to say over the weekend, but I just realized that, it's still a new week. It's still a week. Well, the end of the week. So during the week, I had a conversation with a friend, and we're talking about the old cats slang. And we came across a particular content where someone was saying, it was making like rhymes. It was trying to be satirical with the lyrics of the song, and it was trying to play around the new cats and old cats. And this friend that I was with now said, you know what? So this old cat and new cat thing, like, let's even analyze it. Like, who are the real OGs in the game? And somehow, it led us to discussing about like the Afrobeats artists we have in our world today. And it was like saying, okay, I feel like some of the biggest Afrobeats artists are these particular people, while some of the biggest Afrobeats artists are these other particular people. That's what I said, and we didn't agree. We agreed with some names, but on some names we didn't agree. And it was giving facts, giving reasons, but at the end of the day, we came to terms, or we came to an agreement with the fact that there are some people that, whether you like it or not, like, they are the biggest Afrobeat artists. So today, guys, on this episode of the Vibe Zone, we're going to be talking about the top 10 biggest Afrobeat artists. Now, guys, this is according to some things. Like, we measured some things. We looked at, how the albums of these individuals have done so far, and the songs they've dropped, the hot hits, and also awards, like notable awards that these individuals have received. And yes, we also looked at some features, because some of these individuals have gone beyond featuring Nigerian artists like themselves to featuring foreign artists on their songs. And some of them have even had like international celebrities vibing to their songs. So in no particular order. See, I decided to do this without, rating. Before people will say, no, this person is bigger than this person. So in no particular order, I'm going to be discussing like the 10 different Afrobeat artists that I feel like they are the biggest in the game at the moment. Now, remember I said in no particular order. The first person I'm going to be talking about is Rema.
Come here, wait till the water you. Green body make I rock, come yeah. I know you senior me. I get the money pass your papa. Wait till you want way I know feel do for you. Why you want the boogan?
Now, guys, Rema is actually the singer of different songs, but this particular song was what my friend and I discussed, which is Calm Down, featuring Selena Gomez. Now, you must realize, in case you are wondering, Rema, small boy, apart from the fact that Rema has performed across different countries, Rema was recently in India, and then they were teaching him some things and he was dancing. Like, Rema is loved in different countries. His songs are being played in different countries. But let's even talk about Calm Down. Now, the fact that Rema even got Selena Gomez on that song, that's huge. Now, apart from that, can you remember that in an interview, in a discussion with the former president of the USA, he made a statement, or Barack Obama, he made a statement saying that Calm Down remix is on his playlist, like one of the songs he steadily listens to. Now, apart from that, remember that it is still this same Calm Down by Rema, that one of the biggest footballers in the world, Ronaldo, was vibing to with his kids on his story. Hey, and now this guy's song was actually on the Billboard chart, number 3. Guess what, guys? That's not all, I mean, this same guy, his song was actually on the music charts for over 41 weeks, I think. I mean, so you need to just agree that Rema is actually one of the biggest Afrobeat artists in the world at the moment. I remember I was having a conversation with my colleague sometime, I think last week, and we were talking about the fact that, even in the Maven crew, like you can just tell, like there's a different speed at which Rema is going. Rema has featured, it even feels like a privilege, like to maybe jump on some other colleagues of his, like to jump on their songs because he is big. Now, another person I am going to be talking about now, guys, is Thames.
I find you, I give you all you needing. I know what you like.
Of course, before I even talk, I know my friend was saying something about the fact that he used to call Tiwa Savage the queen of Afrobeats, but I mean, with the emergence of Thames and everything she has achieved in this particular year, that is actually beginning to rethink that he feels like now that the queen of Afrobeats is Thames. Me, I don't know about that one, because my Mama Jam Jam is going to be my Mama Jam Jam always. Have you guys heard our latest song? Anyway, don't let me jump. Let me still talk about Thames. So now, guys, of course, you know that Thames just got a Grammy Awards, like more or less like the first, Nigerian female artist to get a Grammy Awards. And of course, you saw the videos now circulating from the Grammy Awards and other international events where we had super celebrities like DJ Khaled, like big celebrities, see Thames, and then they were trying to hug her, take pictures with her. Like, apart from the fact that Thames songs are doing pretty well, I feel that the award she has gotten, like, she's just doing well, and you can tell. The fact that this lady does not even post regularly, like she doesn't really talk. You just hear one big news about Thames and you're like, hey, girl, it just feels like she's hiding, and then just suddenly again, she appears. Okay, guys, of course, another person I am going to be talking about. See, before I talk about this person, I know because I told my friend that I'm going to talk about this, and he said something about the fact that don't even start your show without talking about Fela. Of course, because I told him that I'm going to be talking about the top 10 Afrobeat artists. But yes, I know he talked about the fact that we can't even talk about Afrobeat without Fela. Of course, that one almost everybody knows. Like, that Fela is regarded as the father of Afrobeats, yeah? And with his songs like Zombie, oh Zombie. But I'm not actually adding him to this list because, like, Baba, even though Baba has gone, yeah, I still agree that his songs are doing well. But I'm talking about the ones that are still here with us and they are doing great stuff. Okay, guys. Now, the next person I'm going to be talking about is Burna Boy. Burna.
To go power for the result, nothing to discuss, cause I did win by default and without any doubt, I'm a me happy adult, I no go feed the girl, I no go feed the girl, it's out,
Now, guys, you see, Burna Boy for me, I know that there's a way, like there's this popular statement that people say about, they talk too much, right? But the fact that Burna Boy drops like hit songs, but guess what? He also talks. So if you give Burna, he'll come for you immediately. Now the funny thing is that you see, for Burna, I remember this new cat and old cat thing. Like, almost all his family members came for, the person that made this statement, right? Because people were shy. He was throwing jabs. Someone was saying something about, his sister said something about the new cat facing his hustle and all of that. And then, Burna also said something. He tweeted something talking about how how you can't play football, but because your father is rich, he buys over like the old team and the likes. Anyway, guys, we cannot push that aside. You see, whether Davido started before Burna Boy or Burna Boy started before Davido, Burna Boy is one of the biggest Afrobeat artists coming out of Nigeria. Burna Boy has not only featured one of my favorite songs from his Love Damini album, for instance, For My Ends, right? By Burna Boy featuring Ed Sheeran. I mean, to feature Ed Sheeran, no be being so. Like, Burna Boy has featured like international artists. That's not the only gist, though. The fact that like he's an award-winning musician. Like, it is really, really, really great. And I mean, apart from that, talking about, some of the awards he has received and some of these things, well, you know what? I'm always careful when it comes to Burna Boy because, see, Burna Boy is doing great stuff, but some people, even though they love his music, they don't really love the fact. They feel like Burna Boy is proud. But, I mean, let's talk about music now. Let's just talk about music. So, I feel like, actually, Burna Boy is doing great. With his latest songs and everything is doing great. Anyway, guys, another person I am going to be talking about is Davido.
I'm unavailable. They know they see me. I'm unavailable. They know they see me.
Guys, I really wish we could go on a music break right now because as I talk about these people, it just they do me like say make we just vibe to their songs. But you know what? I'm just going to rush through this. Now, talking about Davido. First off, apart from the fact that Davido, yes, he has not. I know some of you will say, has he won Grammy before? You people should stop. You people should not go there. Even though, like Davido is well recognized internationally, locally, like Davido is well recognized. And I feel like one of the biggest things for me is the fact that somebody went into solitude, like it was grieving for a moment and then he came out with a banger. Like, he reached today proud. I know Davido has been saying a lot, like he's been talking about his Timeless album, how he was topping the charts and then he went off the charts and then came back again. If he easy do am. Like, all the songs on that album was really, really sweet. And I mean, you just have to accept that Davido is one of the biggest Afrobeats artists in the world. Now, guys, another person is going to be Wizkid.
Say now my love you didn't need for your life. Yeah, our love no be like. Say yeah, we did together, yeah, day and night.
Some people like to talk about Wizkid and say that, he's Baba Jeje. He doesn't do too much. If you like, insult Wizkid from now. In fact, I feel like late last year, and towards the early part of this year, like that was when Wizkid decided to, start talking or start maybe responding to people's comments and all. But the normal Wizkid no send. If you call Wizkid out, go talk. I mean, I don't know if he has changed that, but I realized that he has even unfollowed everybody. He's big like that. But trust me, in number no go reduce. So yes, I mean, Wizkid is one of the biggest. Even though my friend and I were saying that, and I like the fact that we agreed on that note. I agree with the fact that, like, the older tracks, they are hotter. Like, you see this new albums from Wizkid, I feel like just very few, like, are my favorites. I remember when his last album dropped. You people should not come for me. Wizkid FC. I know say una must won't come for person, but the truth about the matter is, like, I'm not saying I don't love these songs that he's been dropping, recently, but I feel that the older, like, or Olache Boy, Alache Boy, or like Love My Baby, That's My Baby. No, Wizkid don't drop songs. No, he don't drop songs. Anyway, guys, let's move away from that and let's talk about Mama Jam Jam.
No more, don't you think it's in my heart? I've been calling you, you know that.
You see, while talking about Mama Jam Jam, I'm also going to be talking about they say birds of the same feather flock together. Now, while preparing this, I realized that Tiwa Savage is well recognized and she's one of the biggest. I mean, she performed at the coronation ceremony. Have you guys forgotten? So yes, Mama Jam Jam deserves to be on my list. Anyway, guys, another person is going to be Kiss Daniel.
We do bad things for good reasons, I know you know. And we do good things for bad reasons, I know you know. We no keep passing, we no keep malice. Yeah, we just wanna have some fun tonight. We are the happy people, we are the world.
Now, yes, I know that these latest songs from Kiss Daniel, well, maybe they didn't do as well as Cough. They didn't do as well as Cough because, I mean, Cough had, or at the moment, like as at the time I checked, he had about 84.7 million streams on YouTube. Hey! Do you know what it means to hit like 84.7 million streams? Like, if you hit 1 million stream alone self, you see people tweeting saying, thank you so much, my song. But this is 84.7 million streams. And if you remember, this particular song, Cough, I mean, we had presidents, like we had political leaders and big people vibe to the song. Like we had, was it the president of Uganda? We had people vibe to Cough. And I mean, we cannot just rule out the fact that, you know, Kiss Daniel is one of the biggest Afrobeats artists in the world. Now, guys, another person for me is going to be the president of Sabi Nation. And I am talking about Iris Star.
Hello, greet everybody for you. Body just shake bello. But it's so fun, bello. Deliver like I get bello. Them say I did go sell out. Them say I did go sell out.
Yes, I mean, I know she's gradually growing or, you know, climbing the ladder. But I mean, you cannot just push her aside. Like, she's doing well, especially her song, Sability. I feel like that song really did well. And he also hit about, like, huge number of streams. But I know that for Rush, which was also by her, he hit like 177 million streams on YouTube. Hey! Now 84.7 a year where they scream. Like, when I just saw the fact that like she has over 177 million streams on YouTube on her song Rush, I'm like, gosh, like this lady is big. She's big. Now, another person that I must mention on this list is going to be Young John.
My chinchilla, my penicillin, my painkiller. No good, they aggravate. The situation come and complicate. Most nights I'm lonely, baby. You don't even notice.
For me, I know that. I don't know. Some of you will say, where is Olamide? Where is Young John? But I feel like if I am talking about this year, 2023, I feel like Olamide has done more of features, like has done more of collaborations rather than putting out most of his songs. I think I would rather put, Young John, because I mean, Aquafina, even though it's not a new song, it feels like he's renewing the hit of that song. Like, Aquafina keeps coming up. And I mean, Extra Cool. That song is one of my favorites. So yeah. Hey, how did I even skip this person? You see, this person, I don't know. He has a new album in town, but I don't know. I just feel like Koyemi, and then this person is tilting towards a lot of Amapiano. So I'm not really sure. So I think I'll just stick with this list. Well, I was about to say Ashake. Ashake is actually big, yeah, but you see these people I mentioned, talking about, Grammy Awards, international awards, and the likes too. I think rating them, I feel like these people they deserve to be on the spot. Okay, guys, let me know if you agree with my list, if you agree with this list of individuals that I have on the list of the biggest Afrobeat artists, Nigerian biggest Afrobeat artists in 2023. And if you do not agree, if somebody that you love is not on the list, please just drop in the comment section. Now, remember to like, remember to comment, remember to share. If you're yet to subscribe to the VoiceStone app, please do like, share, and just stay safe. Okay, guys, till we meet again, it's the Vibe Queen signing out, and you just listened or watched the Vibe Zone. Stay blessed, guys. Love you. Goodbye.